The art of upselling, increasing your sales without being pushy. Let's dig in. Upselling is often misunderstood as being pushy or sales driven, but when done correctly, it's about offering more value and enhancing the client experience. Upselling should feel like a natural part of the sales conversation, where you help your clients see the full potential of their purchase. Today, I'm going to share with you some strategies on how to upsell effectively, offer added value, and even encourage immediate purchasing with the right incentives. So let's dig in. Step number 1, understand their needs. When you understand their needs, you're going to create a successful upselling experience. It's going to start with you truly understanding your client's needs. This means actively listening during the consultation and the photography session, and identifying the opportunities to offer them something extra that aligns with their interests. For example, if a client expresses interest in having a gallery wall at home, that's your cue to discuss a wall art collection that includes several framed pieces. Be observant during the sales conversation. When clients talk about special occasions, like anniversaries, new homes, or a family reunion, use that information to make recommendations that resonate with them. If a client mentions wanting images for their new home that they're working on or new addition to their home, suggest a series of prints that would fit perfectly, complement the style of their living in their living room, hallway, etc. Even talk to them about a legacy wall, a wall or a space that you can continue to add to over the years. As you're presenting options, use open-ended questions to get them to talk about what's important to them. Ask questions like, how do you envision displaying these portraits in your home? Or are there any special occasions coming up where these portraits would be the perfect gift? This approach is going to help you tailor your upsell to their needs, but also make sure the client feels heard and understood. One of my favorite things to talk to them about is what I would do, using examples like that. And I'll dig into that a little bit later. But offering value-added packages, step number 2. One of the most effective ways to upsell is by creating value-added collections. Instead of just selling products like prints, digital files, or albums individually, bundle them together in packages that create value and make the client have an easier purchasing experience. For example, you could offer a family memories collection that includes a framed wall piece as well as a custom designed album, maybe a set of digital files if you offer those. And offering those in a bundle or a collection, you're giving them kind of everything you know your client wants with an incentive collection price. When you package these items together, not only does it simplify the buying process for the client, but it also helps the client see the benefit and it makes them feel like they're getting more for their investment. Retailers do this all the time. This is something that we've certainly copied from cosmetic companies to Bath & Body Works, right? Be sure to highlight the added value in these collections. Instead of saying, this package is $3,000, you might want to say, well, for an additional $1,000, you could receive this beautifully designed album or this wonderful collection of digital files, ensuring your memories are preserved in multiple ways. This shifts the focus from the cost to the benefit. And that is a great way for them to understand the collection, understand the value, and feel like their whole experience is being enhanced. Step number 3, timing is key. The timing of your upsell is crucial. You want to present additional options when the client is already feeling positive about their purchase decision, but before they finalize it. Ideally, this should happen after they've chosen their primary poses and some of their primary products, but are still in that decision-making phase. You don't want to wait, don't start in the beginning, and you don't want to wait to the end. For instance, after the client has selected some of their favorite poses and maybe their favorite products, maybe you could say, hey, I noticed that you loved these images from the sessions. Have you considered adding this as a keepsake album or image box? or supplemental or additional wall art pieces. It's a great way to preserve all the moments that you treasure from your session in one collection. This is an idea that you can present and how you can kind of upsell, but using it again as an enhancement for them to purchase. Incentivizing immediate purchase is another option. To encourage the client to make an immediate decision on the upsell, considering offering a limited incentive. For example, you could say, hey, if you go ahead and choose to add that custom album today, I can include a complimentary upgrade to this premium leather cover, or you can include engraving on the album. Or with a gallery collection, maybe you can say, hey, and I'd like to also gift you 2 complimentary gift prints that you can share with family members. These would make great gifts during the holidays. These create a sense of a sense of urgency and provide extra motivation to make them purchase on the spot. Number 4, create a premium experience with limited editions and exclusives. When you're upselling, it's important to position the additional options as premium or exclusive. Exclusive or premium items that go beyond the standard offerings. Clients are more likely to be interested in an upsell if it feels special to them, limited, scarce in some way. So consider creating limited edition offerings or collections that are exclusive to that session or that time. These products can be available as part of a premium collection. For example, I'm only offering this signature edition album with custom embossing, hand stitching and binding with this collector's wall art featuring museum grade finishing available in the standard product line. Things like that you can add that they are kind of, like I said, limited and scarce to that situation. And it makes them feel special. And it may encourage them to buy in the upsell. Present these exclusives as an opportunity to make their purchase even more meaningful and distinctive. For example, you could say, the special edition album is crafted with archival material to ensure that it lasts for generations to come. They'll treasure it forever. It's the perfect choice for preserving such important memories as yours in a very timeless and truly timeless format. So, by making the upsell feel unique, and adding an element of exclusivity, you can make the client feel like they are getting something truly, truly exceptional and scarce. And that is always a great buying incentive. Step number 5, personalize the upsell. Clients are more likely to respond positively to an upsell if it's very personalized. Use the details that you've gathered during the consultation in the portrait session. Use them to customize your recommendations. For example, if the client mentioned that they're redecorating their child's bedroom, suggest a canvas print that would fit perfectly in the child's space. They're going to be impressed that you remember that and flattered that you're thinking of decorating their child's bedroom. Another approach is to use a mock-up to show them how additional products could look in their room. Create a digital rendering of the wall and the wall art in their living room space if you can get images of their space, or alternatively, you could have other rooms, but show how their stuff looks on the wall. Show how their images look on the wall. If they're coming in for one portrait, show them how a collection would look. Show them how accent portraits could complement that one large family portrait. All of these things are really special, and that's a really great way if you are not selling in person in a physical space. It helps you communicate those opportunities if you're selling on location. Consider offering custom inscriptions, engravings on certain products. For example, you could offer to inscribe the family's name or a meaningful quote on the cover of a custom album, birth date if it's a baby session. This added touch makes the product feel so much more personable and valuable. And these are great ways that you can upsell into certain products. Number 6, use testimonials and social proof. This is something we quite often overlook. Social proof is such a powerful tool in the upselling process. Share stories and testimonials from previous clients who opted for the premium collection or additional products and how they were so thrilled with their decision. For example, you might say, One of my clients recently, they chose the Family Memories collection, and she just reached out the other day to tell me that that custom album has become a treasured keepsake for her children. They look at it all the time. It stays on the coffee table, and they can't wait to show it off, and they love looking at their family portraits. It's such a meaningful way to keep all those moments together in one place. And when your client hears about another client's positive experience, it's more likely to make them feel comfortable as saying yes, because they want their family to feel special. They want their kids to be proud of that family memory album. You can also display examples in your sales room of clients who have created gallery walls, or have those on your social media or on your website, showing clients proudly with their displays and their wall art in their homes. Seeing the final products firsthand in other people's homes will motivate your client, and it'll help them start visualizing what it would look like in their own space. As I mentioned earlier, you can offer an incentive to purchase now. This is another great way that you can hopefully encourage that upsell. One way is obviously an incentive is offer payment plans. Offering payment plans is a really great way to allow your clients to get exactly what they want, but not feel the crunch of it all at one time. So if you're in a position to offer that, do it. Another key way to maybe offer an incentive on the spot is you could say something like, hey, as a thank you for finalizing your order today, I'd love to offer you a free upgrade on your premium frame. Or I'd love to offer you an additional digital file. Or something that you know that they'll want and love, but it doesn't have to cost you money. It'll help them make their decisions quickly, add value to the purchase, but not necessarily cost you a lot of extra money out of pocket. And this upgrade can be a complimentary product. It could even be a gift certificate towards a future session. If you know that they're coming in, if we do a lot of, milestone sessions, if we know that, give them a complimentary session for their 18-month session if they're in for their 12-month. Or maybe if you're there with a high school senior session, offer them a complimentary family portrait in the summer. All of these things will hopefully allow your client to walk away happy. Remember, the art of upselling isn't about forcing clients to buy more than they need. It's about showing them the possibilities and helping them create something truly meaningful and memorable. When you understand their needs, offer value-added collections, present options at the right time, and provide incentives for immediate purchase, you can create an increase in your sales without ever feeling pushy. The goal is to enhance the client experience and help them see the full potential of what you offer. Hey, thanks for tuning in on this today. I hope these strategies help you elevate your upselling approach and create a lot more value for your amazing clients.